Arriving in London as head of organizational development for Cadbury Schweppes was truly an honor. What was amazing though, within a couple of weeks of being in the office, I received an invite to go and have dinner with the chairman, just me. Well, we went to one of his favorite restaurants, and in his own British subtlety, he made it very clear the leadership philosophy of Cadbury Schweppes, and he was determined that this should not change. What he said to me was, well, Larry, the Cadbury philosophy or culture with regard to leadership is that we allow each business unit, of which there were 55 around the world, to develop their own unique approach, leadership style, as long as it operates within the value system of Cadbury. We don't have a stereotypical view. We don't enforce one approach to leadership. Now, it was eloquently presented and enhanced by the great wine and cuisine. I thought, man, what an insightful philosophy. The problem though was, how was that interpreted and embedded into the culture of 55 business units around the world? The reality was, we ended up with 55 fiefdoms, where each business unit became so parochial and so focused on their own agenda that there was zero synergies, sharing of best practice. In fact, in an audit of Cadbury Schweppes' asset utilization, the findings said to us that Cadbury Schweppes' asset utilization was less than 30% worldwide. Wow. Why? Well, as I said, every fiefdom was building its own infrastructure to meet its own needs only. There was no sharing of resources. There was no sharing of best practices. In fact, we also had brand proliferation. We had multiple formulas of the same product being developed in local markets to meet local needs. Sounds interesting, but what it resulted in was the erosion of brand equity. The new CEO who came in for Cadbury drove a very aggressive agenda to fundamentally change the culture of the organization and build one approach for Cadbury Schweppes to compete effectively in the world. So my question to you is the following. As you review the culture of your organization, to what degree do you have norms and behaviors that will act as an Achilles heel, frustrating your ability to drive your change? And what norms within your culture do you believe can be enhanced to strengthen the success of your change initiative?